For example, our corporate finance team would normally be closing deals, buying and selling businesses, and the initial impact of the lockdown was that those types of deals just stood still temporarily. So the corporate finance team in particular had to find a new way of operating, and that really came through all the governmental support that became available. So in particular, our guys were extremely busy raising money under the CBILS scheme, developing forecasts and models and all that kind of stuff to support those applications for our clients. Similarly, the tax team had to change the way that they were operating in the short term, because again, they were heavily involved typically with corporate finance transactions, which dried up. So what actually became more valuable to the wider client base at that point in time was tax reclaims and benefiting from any outside additional support that was available from the government. So I'm talking about things like accelerated R&D, tax credit claims and capital allowances, anything we could do really to get money back into the bank account of our client base. And also, more fundamentally, of course, there's going to be a huge demand for business recovery services over the next 12 months and beyond. You know, the governmental support is starting to be withdrawn, including the furlough scheme. CBILS comes to a close at the end of September, bounce back loans at some point in November, and undoubtedly there will be businesses that become starved of cash relatively quickly. So our business recovery team are obviously very sort of tuned into this situation, and have grown somewhat as a result over the past few weeks, and most of that growth actually has come through an acquisition. And I would urge any business that is facing any kind of financial difficulty to act early. You know, if you're proactive and avoid burying your head in the sand, then you are far more likely to get a more positive outcome for not only the business and its employees, but for the directors and shareholders too. So absolutely speak to business recovery advisors and get the right advice early. I would say not surprised, but reassured. We've got a great bunch of people at Cowgills, throughout the partners and the senior members of the team, and we are very much proactive by nature and entrepreneurial individuals. So, you know, in the face of adversity, we will always find a way of finding a solution and moving forward.